The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have proudly showed off their baby son to the world for the first time today as his beaming parents finally showed off their own little bundle of joy to millions of royal fans across the globe. Baby Sussex made his very first public appearance at a photo call alongside a thrilled Prince Harry and Meghan in the grounds of Windsor Castle, where the new family have been holed up since the historic birth on Monday. The 2-day-old infant was lovingly cradled by his adoring father and watched attentively by Meghan, who was herself pictured for the first time in 6 weeks since withdrawing from public life ahead of the birth. The couple appeared to be beside themselves with joy, giggling and looking into each other's eyes as they spoke, while Harry could not resist sneaking a peek down at his son as he apparently slept. Speaking for only 3 minutes from inside the majestic St. George's Hall at Windsor Castle, a radiant Meghan declared, "It's magic, it's pretty amazing, he's just been the dream, so it's been a special couple of days. I have the two best guys in the world, so I'm really happy. He has the sweetest temperament, he's really calm." The Duke and Duchess were greeted by both British and American media after they insisted on a US broadcaster being present, before picking the channel fronted by one of Meghan's best friends, Gayle King. As they both laughed, Harry said, "I don't know who he gets that from." Asked who the baby takes after, Meghan said, "We're still trying to figure that out." Harry said, "Everyone says that babies change so much over 2 weeks. We're basically monitoring how the changing process happens over this next month really. But his looks are changing every single day, so who knows." Asked how he found parenting, Harry added, "It's great. Parenting is amazing. It's only been 2.5 days, 3 days. But we're just so thrilled to have our own little bundle of joy." Harry said they were looking forward to spending some precious times with him as he slowly starts to grow up. Asked about going to see the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh, Meghan said, "We just bumped into the Duke as we were walking by, which was so nice. So it'll be a nice moment to introduce the baby to more family, and my mum's with us as well." Later, asked to show more of their son's face to the cameras, Meghan laughed as Harry joked, "He's already got a little bit of facial hair as well. Wonderful." Meghan added, "Thank you everybody for all the well wishes and kindness, it just means so much." The baby, whose name has not yet been announced, is 7th in line to the throne and the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh's 8th great-grandchild and the Prince of Wales's 4th grandchild. Shortly after the first photographs surfaced worldwide, royal fans went into meltdown as they declared that the baby looks just like Mama. Others were quick to point out beautiful Meghan looked post-birth, after the Duchess was pictured for the first time in 6 weeks after going on maternity leave from public appearances. In what was seen as a break from recent royal procedure, the photo call took place 2 days after the birth near Frogmore Cottage, where Meghan has been recovering since Monday alongside her mother Doria Ragland. While the Duchess of Cambridge faced the media outside the Lindo wing of St. Mary's Hospital a few hours after all 3 of their children were born, American-born Meghan is said to have considered the idea as archaic. Baby Sussex arrived at 5.26 m on Monday, weighing 7 pounds 3 ounces, and is thought to have been born at the Portland Hospital in London, a plush US-owned hospital favored by many wealthy American expats. Meghan, who had been more than a week overdue, is believed to have gone into labor late on Sunday, when she was driven 28 miles away to a London hospital, ending her hopes of a home birth. It comes after Harry and Meghan, 37, insisted that a US broadcaster be present during the unveiling of their baby son, choosing a channel fronted by one of Meghan's best friends. The couple arranged for CBS, the network whose morning show is fronted by the Duchess's confidant Gayle King, a guest at her New York baby shower, to join a small British media contingent for the photo call. Miss King was with the couple at their private residence of Frogmore Cottage at the weekend, having arrived in the UK to film what she called a royal special. The show, Meghan and Harry +1, is set to air on CBS on May 17, and will feature chats from royal insiders and Meghan's friends to mark the 1-year anniversary of the royal marriage and the birth of their first child. It is thought the 64-year-old journalist returned to the U.S. before Meghan was admitted to hospital in the early hours of Monday to give birth. The decision to include a US broadcaster came as a surprise to British television channels including the BBC and ITV, not to mention many at Buckingham Palace. It came as royal fans patiently waited for their first glimpse of the newborn in a photo shoot, which took place today. The event was covered by Sky News, which was selected randomly following other submissions from the BBC and ITV. According to ITV's royal correspondent Chris Shipp, the same process was undertaken to decide which American network would cover the event. He was told CBS was also picked at random following submissions by fellow U.S. broadcasters NBC and ABC. A source said last night the arrangements were made to reflect the international interest in the story. By coincidence, or not, CBS's morning show is hosted by Meghan's great friend Miss King, who is also close to Oprah Winfrey, another a friend of the royal couple and a guest at their wedding. Handily for her, it is expected that footage of baby Sussex will be broadcast in America in time for her popular breakfast show. This morning, CBS star Ms. King was among just 20 guests to attend Meghan's lavish 5-day baby shower in New York in February, rubbing shoulders with the likes of Oprah Winfrey and Serena Williams. Senior royals have already spoken about the joy of the new arrival, with Prince William saying on Tuesday he was absolutely thrilled and looking forward to seeing them in the next few days when things have quietened down. He added, "I'm very pleased and glad to welcome my own brother into the sleep deprivation society that is parenting." His wife Kate beamed, as William said, "We are looking forward to meeting him and finding out what his name's going to be, so it's really exciting for both of them and we wish them all the best. These next few weeks are always a bit daunting the first time round, so we wish them all the best." The Prince of Wales has also spoken publicly for the first time about the birth, saying he was delighted at arrival of his latest grandchild. During an official visit to Germany with the Duchess of Cornwall, Charles said on Tuesday, "We couldn't be more delighted at the news and we're looking forward to meeting the baby when we return." Harry's grandmother the Queen accepted the congratulations of a Windsor Castle guest who asked, "Life is good for your Majesty?" The Queen, who was joined by the Duke of Edinburgh, was hosting a lunch on Tuesday for members of the Order of Merit and smiling said in reply, "Yes, thank you." The infant is believed to be the first mixed-race child born to a senior member of the royal family in centuries and is a reflection of modern Britain with its culturally diverse population.